Fine, I'd let you get off in this magical world.
Oh, because there's something to get out of it now? Because there's something to get out of it?
Check.
Are these Levi's mom jeans?
Damn, H&M or something? Oh, what's that say? My son loves Japanese. What does that say?
Kiru
Yeah, total fit probably $7,000.
It is.
Is it a dumb question to ask why they look like that?
I feel like it's not a dumb question.
Yeah, that's true.
Timbs.
Dude,
You
Guy
should
who's
know
only
that.
ever known the shoe Timbs. That's what you're doing.
But the Chevy logo is the more interesting part. They put a Chevy logo.
it's all interesting.
I've seen New Balances this color.
Right. All over.
Because
Oh, the New Balance
Because
Timbs.
it's just a color.
It is.
Show your work.
No, isn't it
I mean,
also
it's
the
that
material?
fucking-
It's not just the
what do you
color,
call
it's the
it?
material.
Dick.
I guess
Timbs
that no,
aren't
Timbs
his
aren't that
material.
material.
That's not.
Aren't
Yeah,
all
that's
Timbs
not.
fuzzy?
No.
He got the fuzzy Timbs.
I'm just saying, they look inspired.
She cut my man's shit up.
If I see you from far away, I'm like, oh, he's wearing low-cut Timbs.
You were screaming at him.
I mean, this is crazy. He's just saying so many crazy things.
It's not crazy.
Did he?
He
are
looks
you
at these
mad
shoes
at?
and he's like, these are Timbs now.
That is
But
crazy.
I'm mad
It's
at
crazy.
Nike.
You got mad at him before
crazy.
this
I'm talking
came
about
up.
before.
You got mad at him before.
Stormed out while I was fucking dicing up someone
Oh,
on
well,
Street
because
Fighter.
Ludwig had an awesome garden gnome that was gifted to him, and you know how Ludwig treats gifts.
Oh, it's broken.
It's completely shattered. It's
right.
broken, yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
set it back up back there.
First off, take that back. It was delivered to me shattered.
I take it back.
No, you told me. You just told me you did it.
What the fuck?
No, I didn't.
How am I supposed to trust you?
I told you that I put it in here, but the reason it was shattered is because it was shipped to me that way.
You said it tumbled down the hill. I picked it up. I said, what happened to this? He said, yeah, I put it on the hill and it tumbled down. Why would you not explain at all that the brokenness is not part of that equation?
Because I don't see
I said,
the
what happened to
brokenness.
this?
You look at it and see the brokenness. I looked at it and saw him face down, and I thought that was the problem.
You saw opportunity.
I saw the face down, and I saw that's what needs to be fixed. You saw
Right.
the broken leg and thought that's what needed to be fixed.
Right.
I don't see the Special Olympics and go, I wish this was the Olympics. I go, I'm right at home.
You see the Special Olympics and say, I could beat that time.
The only time is 3v3 basketball. And I think maybe.
Are there any sports that aren't in the Special Olympics because it's special?
Yes.
Like what?
Which ones aren't making the
Steeplechase.
cut?
Why not?
Give him steeplechase.
Give him steeplechase.
I don't think they have a steeplechase.
Do they have curling?
Oh yeah, that's an easy one. I think it's the same team for both.
Yo, we like to push the fucking rock. Is that?
That's a
What nation?
is that?
We
What
like to
was
push
that?
the
Who was
fucking
that?
rock.
Where
I
are
don't
they
know.
from?
It's a Scottish, Swedish person, yeah.
Scott? They invented it, right? The
Nah. That's a Swedish sport or
played-
something.
Swedish?
It's Nordic, I think.
I think the Scots
Surely
invented
it's the
curling.
I thought the Canadians.
The Canadians are too new.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Canadians-
the Canadians didn't invent
They're too new to
anything.
invent literally anything.
We can't have in
What did you guys invent?
Nothing.
Brown face?
Yes.
The telephone.
And no, you didn't.
Alexander Graham Bell.
Hey,
Canadian.
Alexander Graham Bell is Canadian.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, you should never challenge a Canadian on what they've built.
Didn't he
'cause
bite that
they
shit?
know.
Yeah.
Well, he
Did he bite that shit?
the dark. Well, he moved to America and then he invented it. But
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, he didn't have the tools or the knowledge. He needed to come here to the land of the free, the home of the brave.
When did that drop? When do you think that dropped?
The phone?
The phone.
1891.
I feel like that's a great guess.
It sounds good.
It's not the 1900s. I know that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's not the 1700s.
1889.
So now we're just.
Okay, we're close.
Okay, 1885.
I would have gone like 1866.
That's
Well,
the
let's see
dumbest
it.
shit you've ever said. Actually, that's pretty close.
I'm closer.
Oh.
I'm closer.
Yeah, you're closer.
That's old
Wait,
as
wait,
shit.
It was developed in Canada.
Brantford. Have you been to Brantford?
Dude,
at
he
that.
would have loved to see AI Darth
The
Vader.
first practical, commercially viable telephone. I want to see the other ones. Why weren't they practical or commercially
Yeah,
viable?
because you had to use your butt.
His butt only phone.
the
And
fir-
18, some guy invented the butt phone in 1855.
The guy who invented that was like, I've made a telephone device. We can talk to each other electronically. There's only one thing that makes it perfect. And then all the people in their top hats was like, oh, because it's like in his ass. Mm-hmm. And he's like, they're like, is there a way we can make it not use the ass?
Could we make it commercially
what?
viable?
What are you freaking out about?
It's a beeping. He's fucking freaking out.
Oh, it's the fridge.
Oh, you did it.
Dude, who left the fridge open?
Not me. But what's crazy is how is he the one doing it and not anyone in that room?
That is crazy.
Nah, he didn't go all the way.
Ludwig did that and no one else did.
got it, to be clear.
Yeah, I was gonna say he came back too fast. Definitely
Someone got it. That was crazy.
Someone else got it. Someone else did
Sorry,
get it.
I'm on edge.
Yeah, you're on edge today.
I'm not on edge. You're on edge.
You are on edge today. We. You're on edge today. bud.
Holy shit.
Hold on. If anyone is on edge, it's you.
I'm not on edge.
You
today.
came out of the room with Nick after hanging out with him for 10 seconds.
You came up with a scribble over your head.
Do you know why? Do you know why I did that?
Why?
It's because Aiden was doing work and he wasn't leaving workstation.
Yeah.
I was wrapping
and you
it
were
up.
playing game
Yep.
and you weren't leaving game station.
Yeah.
And so I figured if I went out loud, you guys would come in, and you did.
Okay, but I was playing game because he was late and I
First
didn't,
in the chair.
I didn't queue up while he was here.
Ludwig rules.
I was in a queue game. I was like in a game. And then I won and done that stupid Lily.
But I know what happened is you lost a best of 3, and then I think you were mad, and then you popped one more.
I did, but I didn't know Nick was here. I had no idea. He started whistling.
That's why I got loud.
Because he whistled past me.
So I got loud.
I don't know. I think he needs to. Everyone needs to announce when they're here.
I did. That
No,
was me
I know
getting
you
loud.
did, and hey,
He looked over his shoulder when I got here.
I think that's awesome.
He looked over his shoulder when I got here.
Who?
You. I walked in. He looked over your shoulder.
You walked to over here?
No, I walked to the front door. And he looked over your shoulder.
No,
I noticed
dude.
it.
Dude, I swear to
So
God.
I had this whole thought. I went, maybe he thought I was Ludwig.
No, I swear to God. I was playing, and then you whistled to my left, which is where the set is, and then I looked to your left, to my left. I look.
It's weird to make it up.
I'm not trying.
It's weird. It's weird I'd make it up.
That's so fucking annoying. You're the one who's late. Why is the late guy having the time of his
He's
life?
having a heyday.
Because I went Ludwig rules.
Yeah.
Ludwig rules for
You're the
that.
one that fucking gives a shit about the rules.
Wait, this is what you do. You just deploy the Ludwig defense mechanism.
It's the
This
best.
sucks.
Dude,
I hate you guys.
am I the one who is late and told everybody I'm going to be late in the chat, and then everybody waits for me? Oh, but I was in the chair first.
Oh my God. It's so awful.
I saw Slime have a crash out that he would against me, but I did it from Aiden's point of view.
What happened?
What is
Like, I imagine what it was like to be you in the chair when he yells at me for calm issues, because we were supposed to play games with Squeex, and Squeex sent a fucked up message.
Yeah,
just
it was
like-
disgusting.
Just like vintage streamer, classic, authentic idiot message.
It was like 11 squirts, but like in Squeex' special Wu-Tang style.
This is sad because Squeex is like the holdout in my mind of like he's a bastion of responsibility in a world of people
Yeah.
who don't know how to do their laundry.
But he ain't, because his message was, I'm free from 7 p.m. to midnight. When do you guys want to start in 30 minutes? And he sent that message at noon.
Yeah, essentially.
And it was like, how do both of these sentences work together?
And Ludwig was confused, and for a while I was like, for one, this is two AIs talking to each other, and one of them is ChatGPT 2, and one of them is ChatGPT 1. And I'm watching this, and I'm like, this is so cute, because now it's a little taste of your own.
But the thing
Slavic
is,
medicine.
you know what I did? Is I got clarification, and then I just showed up at the time. Do you know what you did?
Oh, I'd make it hurt.
You crashed out on him.
I make it hurt.
You made it hurt on him, and he's not ready for that. You know what Squeex' defense was? He went, I can't make a mistake.
Yeah,
I can't make a
He said, I
mistake.
can't make a mistake. Have you ever heard Ludwig say that
No,
without
honestly.
doing this?
Not in his entire life.
Without
That's what I'm going to
Can't make a
start
mistake.
saying now.
doing Patrick Doran's fucking bald
This
face.
is what I'm going to start saying.
I let you guys tell this story, but truth is, I already saw this as a YouTube clip. This whole argument.
You're a
with
little
Squeex.
YouTube clip viewer?
And the reason this happened was I got on a plane a couple days ago, and I always forget to download something to watch before the plane ride, and it's a short plane ride, it's like an hour. So I was like, well, what can I do? So I'm like on YouTube, and I'm like, what person could I watch for an hour? And I'm like, I'm for sure not going to be disappointed. And I was like, I could watch a Squeex video. I don't think I've ever watched one, but they're always on my front page. So I watched one, and now my whole algorithm is only Squeex.
They know what you like.
It's only Squeex.
It is so awesome.
Because they're
how
like, damn,
quickly
he
the algorithm
downloaded
switches.
it.
Yeah.
Like that's like that's way crazier than a view.
I was close to losing my algorithm to Asmongold.
Oh,
Why?
It was scary because we've been talking about.
Yeah, you've been studying.
I've been studying up.
You've been studying the blade.
You got to learn from the greats.
What's your room look like at home right now?
I've been getting trashy.
A little stinkier
I've been
than
getting a
usual?
little stinky with it.
Dude, Ludwig, you talked about changing your channel stuff to stream and stuff, right? And you've done it.
Yeah. It's done.
He's sitting on the couch. It was like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. He's like, I'm thinking about changing my YouTube channel. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, can you explain? He's like, yeah. Who's the king of Twitch right now? And I was like, Kai Cenat. And then Ludwig's like, yeah, like I wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Right, Asmongold.
Yeah. And then he said, who is a more emulatable king of Twitch? And I said, well, I don't know. You can emulate Kaisenet pretty easy, I think.
Yeah. You do it privately.
Just refusing to engage with the premise.
And then it was a small argument about whether or not Ludwig could chef it up like Kai.
Which the answer's no.
See, and
You
that's a
couldn't chef
defeatist
No,
attitude,
because
right?
you know what Kai's magic is?
What?
Is that everyone wants to hang out with Kai. Nobody wants to hang out with me. I gotta drag Squeex and Slime by the hair to figure out when we're playing games.
No.
That's not true.
And then Kai gets world famous artists.
Ice Spice would like you, man.
Ice Spice wouldn't fuck with me, bro.
What the hell would you guys talk about?
Yeah, that would nothing.
She'd
That'd be insane.
she'd ask you to see you in a tech.
Would you like to see me wear a tech?
That color.
And she's just like on her phone, like, sure.
Okay, I'm wearing it.
And then you said it's Asmongold, and I was like, what? And I threw my mouth a little bit. And then I understood what you were trying to say is the way that his channel operates on YouTube is like gets views, because you were like, dude, I talked about Jason the Ween's party and it got 700,000 views on a fucking clip, and I'm like, I get it. I see how this
the Clippers
works now.
went crazy on me for a bit.
And the Clippers are going crazy on you, but you got your own Clippers, and they're fucking sitting there playing with their damn puds.
Well, no, now we're full force. It's like the Clone Wars.
Ooh, the puds are like Django
Who's winning?
Fett,
Are you winning?
cut off.
We are. I think we're winning. Yeah.
Fucking go.
I only get dished to Ludwig. So
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
That's the winning. I
get
think
nothing.
I
No
don't
Ludwig
think you should have
content.
said the N-word in front of Mark Phillips, but
I
that
didn't
was
say the N word in front of Mark Phillips.
What was it? Was it not in the room?
Hold on.
What?
The emphasis. I didn't say it in front of him.
I'll try it again.
Okay.
I didn't say the N word in front of him.
Okay. All right. Right.
okay.
This is like that Tumblr post where it's two people saying Full Metal Alchemist to each other at their wedding vows, and
Yuck.
you can emphasize every syllable of the word and make it different, meaning differently, and that's kind of beautiful. When you're
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist,
Metal Alchemist.
right?
Dude, this is real? Like, if there's.
Yeah.
No, I think it was just like a text
Well, it's playing on the
post.
bit of the breaks in the show.
Yeah.
Because the show does this.
Man, that show blows.
What?
All right.
That show blows.
He's
No,
farming
I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
Ludwig's here.
I won't let this show devolve into anime discourse. I won't. Yeah, it blows.
Cool. We are in accord.
Does it blow? They got the metal guy.
It's so slow as hell. And they got so many recaps, bro.
Isn't that every anime that ever existed in the planet?
Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah. But I don't have nostalgia for that one.
We have to talk about Aiden, bro.
What's
About
wrong with
me.
him?
Yeah.
I just want to clarify I haven't said the N word in front of Mark Phillips.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's crazy that you had 3 tries at this.
And I've nailed every one.
Yeah, technically true. You really are Asmongold, aren't you? Listen, Aiden, it's not about what he's done. It's about what he would do.
It's about what he's about to do.
So we're going Minority Report on me now?
Actually, yeah.
Okay,
We
this
talked
is good.
at length last night at a gathering you weren't invited
Yeah,
to.
we all hung out without Aiden.
And I was thinking, I was getting mad. I had like a dream where Aiden freaked out. You were in my dream, you freaked out, and I woke up really pissed off.
I remember it. Do you want to remember it? Or you know what it is?
No, I know what the discussion
Okay.
was about. I don't remember what my dream
No,
was.
I remember
Okay,
the dream.
What was the dream?
The dream was that you killed someone, and Aiden instantly narked on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that he killed someone in cold blood and you were there with
And
him.
you were like, you're like, oh my god, god, and then you called the police.
Exactly what Aiden would do. Oh fuck, dude,
Oh,
this is so
dude,
fucking
fuck,
bad.
this is bad.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? And you're like fucking crying and shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ted
and then you
Davidson.
fucking basically you call the cops.
It's happened for real.
And we talked about whether or not you would actually do that. For one, the answer is unanimous yes. Even Swift.
But I think you shouldn't get a say. So let's move on.
Yeah. And so we started talking about what would happen if any of us killed somebody in cold blood.
What would the others do?
What would the others do?
By the way, he was getting genuinely pissed off at the thought of you doing this in his dream.
Dude, I was so mad.
Because he
getting
was
mad.
like, because he had already convinced himself it's what you'd actually do, which means you've pretty much already done it for him.
I guess let's
It's like
actually
when you cheat on your girlfriend in their dream.
give him a scenario.
All right. It's you and me.
To be clear, you're killing somebody in cold blood here.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. So now I'm being judged.
It is not manslaughter.
Have you asked him yet?
If it was in cold blood?
Yes.
Maybe it was in. Maybe I was justified.
Contextually, I understand that it's in cold blood, right?
Yeah, he's a witness to it.
It's okay. We're hanging out with who's the guy that you guys said that
said
I keep
Alex.
paramotoring?
Oh, we're hanging out with Graham
there's
Stevens.
two Graham Stevens.
We probably shouldn't name him if you're gonna go into explicit ways. You're gonna kill him.
Why?
What do we do, Alex?
Well, I think Alex.
I would never kill Alex. That's why I didn't like that.
I think that's part of the issue.
Would
Is that
never
it's
kill
too.
It was
Alex.
the exact one you used.
He used it.
No, you said Alex did something really dumb and drives me crazy. I strangle him to death.
Yeah, but he brought up Alex first. I just latched onto that.
I see.
But I want you to know I would never kill Alex.
That's the name of the
Nathan Stanz.
Okay.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, Stanz. Also, congratulations on your prego baby.
Yeah, but you can't kill Stanz. He's gonna have a baby.
This is Stanz 2 months ago. He does not have a baby on the
2 months ago,
No,
he
by
has
the way.
no cum in his balls.
Zero
more
cum.
cum in his balls.
No, he has none.
He's a 2 month. He's a 2 month
drained the
refrag.
cum.
The cum in his balls.
It takes longer than
It's
that.
Schrodinger's balls.
Is the
Right.
cum
Until
there?
observed.
Yes.
Okay, so
Until jizz.
Until queen.
so I'm hanging out with Stanz, and he starts fucking yapping about some dumb shit.
Okay.
And I get really mad, and
Right.
then I take a cement block and I bludgeon him, and he's out. You're in the office. This happens
It
upstairs.
takes 4 hits.
No, it would take, come on.
It takes one.
It takes one clean hit.
It's fun.
It takes. I get in for 3. I get in for 3
You
more.
get in for 3?
Nick's here too.
So Nick's
No, Nick's not here.
This
Nick's not
happens
here.
later. No one sees it. I see Stans.
Essentially.
I see Stans, and I go, someone tried to kill Stans. I need to make sure they're
you want to
gone.
make sure.
Because it was probably slime, and I got to cover.
Am I there
So
when
I
you do
hit him.
that?
I hit him 3 more. Make him unrecognizable to his family.
I've transferred his Street Fighter account to mine. I am now his rank.
And you're like,
After his
fuck,
death.
dude. Oh, fuck, it's so fucking scary,
Yeah.
bro.
You wet your pants.
I wet my pants.
And
A
I'm
big
like,
P circle forms.
Don't think you
Aiden,
should
I
be doing
understand.
This is what Aiden does. He goes, huh? Whoa.
What? Stans, shut up.
But and here's the twist. I say, Aiden, I understand you're freaking. I'll grab you on the shoulders. Like, hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. Hold on. Listen, I found out Stan's a pedophile,
Yeah.
and that's why I did this.
Is that in cold blood?
Okay, it's not in cold blood
That's
anymore,
cold blood.
right?
You
No,
found out
that's still in cold blood. It
yeah.
doesn't matter. You can't kill a pedophile because they are a pedophile.
Why?
No,
What?
Because that is not
yeah.
the equivalent
I mean,
punishment.
we should give them an award.
Asmongold.
Oh, we should give them an
Asmongold.
award. We should make them king of the whole world, maybe. We should give them a sponsorship.
We should make them the
Red
president.
Bull.
We don't do that. That's just not what's
The
done.
two, no, it's a black and white dichotomy where you either kill the pedophile or they become the president.
So I bludgeoned Stan's a pedophile with a cement block that we have that Yingling
Okay,
brought in
so
because he
it's
thought
still
it
cold
looked
blood.
cool. It's whatever blood you want to call it.
Yeah,
but
just worry about your morals, not like.
So Stans is a pedophile in this scenario. I'm there witnessing his execution.
And the
It
irony,
is in
he
cold
doesn't know
blood.
he's about to have a baby.
But the only info he does not. There's no pregnancies, but way
kind of
before
a beautiful
this.
story,
It's
though.
way before all this.
Also,
he's like a pedo, but he's about to be changed.
you said in this scenario, it's all scenarios.
He's always a pedophile?
He's
Yes.
not a pedophile. You're this is so hard to do. It's fucking hypotheticals.
Listen,
with you.
okay, the hypothetical. I get mad at Stan.
You're done. It's just
because I
him.
have reserved anger and I bludgeon him and
Right.
you're freaking out and I tell you he was a pedophile and I was like, I
This
gotta
is
leave
not
the
a known
country.
fact. He's just saying this.
He's
Yeah,
just
I could
saying
be
he's
wrong.
a pedophile?
I could
Yes,
be wrong.
he could be wrong.
But
Within the context of me understanding that Anthony calls a lot of people pedophiles baselessly.
I don't kill anyone.
What I'm curious about is does this legitimately change what your actions are?
Probably,
Because if it doesn't, then it's irrelevant to
You
pursue
walk
it.
in, he's bloody.
Probably-
His face is unrecognizable. His nose is on the back of his
He's
head. now.
literally bashed in and
Slime
dead on the
says,
ground.
"Hey, don't worry, he was a pedophile." Do you believe him, or do you call
What
the
do you
cops?
fucking do? Start spinning your keys, going. Uppsala, Malmo, Stockholm.
Also, by the way,
I'm doing the Swedish alphabet while he bludgeons Stans.
Yeah, because he's a pedophile now.
Jag bor i Los Angeles.
but I tell you, I gotta go to fucking Mexico. I gotta get out of here and go to Colombia. We actually look at the top 5 non-extraditable countries.
Yeah.
There's some great ones.
Our Google
Right.
searches are fucked up.
And you're trying
I'm
to.
going to Colombia. I gotta go, Aiden. I'm fucking leaving. And I give you a kiss on the lips and I
Yeah.
say, I love you.
And then you
always
have blood
wanted to do that.
smeared on your face because he had bloody hands. And now the question, Aiden, is what do you do?
Okay, my face smeared with blood, handprint on it.
Stan's blood.
He's ostensibly murdered pedophile Stans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have a choice
Yeah.
of reporting him to the police or not.
Right.
Well, even if you choose not, you have to do something with the body. So you have to go through all of it.
Okay, hold on. I want to make this easier because let's say this isn't at the office necessarily. It's somewhere where you could just go away and not have to handle it.
Right.
It's at the park and no one's there.
Even easier.
Christian will handle it.
Even easier, he's definitely a pedophile.
He's definitely a pedophile.
We find him with the kid.
It was at the park.
It's at the basketball park, just you three.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to like handle a body. You don't have to do any of that shit. Your job, you could just go back to the office and play Counter-Strike, which you probably are going to say.
Is he an offending pedophile? Has he?
Dude, you have to get over the pedophile. You get no extra info. You get no more info.
It's only his claim
Yes.
that he's a
Yes,
pedophile.
yes.
After murdering him.
But
yes.
I've called a lot of people that, but I haven't killed anyone.
But
about
that's,
it.
this is like, your best friend.
My
That has to mean something.
best friend who murdered pedophile Stanz, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I probably, look, you can't just bludgeon people to death, man.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I see where he stands.
So what do you do?
I mean, it Stanz, my good boy Stanz.
So you
bludgeoned
your
him.
pedophile friend.
My pedophile friend Stanz.
So you call the police immediately.
I think I have to call the police.
Now let's pivot. Let's imagine it's YouTube who lives in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hypothetical. But the pedophilia is real.
And I do what I do.
This one, not a pedophile claim.
There's a claim.
It's just
We have to bleep this out so many times.
No.
yeah. If you call them a pedophile, you do.
I claimed it as a guess.
That's the same thing. You just said it.
No, I don't have
This
any
is-
proof.
What?
But I'm looking for the proof.
I think
We all are.
Find it.
think,
Let's imagine it's a random person.
yeah, a random person.
Yeah, random person,
I mean,
5'4",
I definitely,
rich as fuck.
I call it in.
You call it in.
If it's the person we just named,
Yeah.
that we've bleeped out a bunch to make this episode annoying to listen to, I would wait 30 minutes and then call.
But your max is 30. Your max is 30.
You wait 30 minutes for me?
You're happy with
I'm
that?
happy with anything at this point.
I'd give you a shot because
You don't
it'd
even
just
exit
be,
Los Angeles County in that time.
No.
It's the symbolism of it.
No, he could get to like Burbank Airport, fly to like Tijuana, maybe.
It'd be really hard.
It'd be a tough swing.
He'd have to clean. He'd have to be full of blood still. I ran through this hypothetical yesterday. I told him I would also call the cops.
I think
I'd give him 24 hours though.
you 24.
Yeah.
24 motherfucking
That's enough
hours.
to get out.
Because that's
You
my
know about the-
motherfucking slime.
You know about the first 48.
What's the first 48?
You're cut. If they can't solve it in the first 48, it's likely to go unsolved.
I gave the
Ludwig.
police 24. I gave
They
him
made
24.
an entire TV show.
Oh, coin flip.
I live
coin
in
flip.
Colombia for the rest of my life. And
Cow
I speak
missiles.
Spanish.
And Nick said
No,
he'd
it's
never
Cambodia.
No.
call. Nick said
Well,
he'd
you
never
can
call.
start a business.
I could.
You can bring cow missiles to Colombia.
Colombia.
I
Cow
would
missiles
need-
and cocaine
This-
with
this
your
is-
son, like Top Golf.
Come on, mijo. We're going to blow this motherfucker to smithereens.
That is an awesome idea. They make it like on top of an awesome casino.
24 hours. And I was like, you know what? That's okay.
How far do you go so you don't call?
Oh no, I don't call.
They show up, they find the body, they find you at the scene of the crime.
Are you an accomplice if you don't call?
Yeah, so they bring you in, they question you.
I'm in jail for fucking smothering the motherfucker to death after I saw he was still breathing.
They go,
I'm like, Slime did some dirty work. I guess I'm involved now. I go over, hand on the neck, slowly, and I'm like, shh, it's over now. Slowly drain life out of their body.
It's
and
just
they're
a
dead.
dead guy.
so they go,
Just a dead guy.
They go,
yeah.
tell us what country he was going to, or 3 years in prison.
So I don't know. I don't know country. I don't know any
So
country.
you take the 3.
I don't know any country.
Reverse this
I
for a
don't
second.
know
any
I
country.
murder somebody in cold blood in
Call
front
it
of you
in. Call it
guys.
in. Call it in. Call it in. Call it in. Call it in.
You're going to jail.
Call it in. You have terrible reason. You have terrible reason.
Oh, God.
You have the worst fucking reason.
Wait, no, he would have the best reason
No,
to
he
kill
has the
someone.
worst reason.
have
You
the
would
best
have the worst reason. You would have
He
the
would
second
have
worst.
the best-
He
He
tried
would
to
have the
fucking
worst
steal my
reason.
Counter-Strike skins, so I killed him.
Nick's would be like, I accidentally did arson and there was someone there.
Okay.
And I didn't know
Why?
they died.
So
Why
manslaughter.
say
Oh, it's
that?
a
Yes.
manslaughter.
It would
So
be
I would
manslaughter.
call that it.
I would
You would
never.
call-
I
That's
would
man-
never
that's
call
not
it
cold blood.
manslaughter.
Calling that in on me?
Calling in manslaughter?
On
If
your
you burn
friend?
down a 4, how old's a person? What if they're 7?
What if there's? Who cares? It's an accident.
What do you mean?
It's an accident. Who cares?
Literally, who
if they're
cares?
7, dude?
What me?
The parents wouldn't even care. They'd be like, "Oh, accident,
Accident.
No, the parents wouldn't go, oh, accident.
They'd see the billboard and go, accidentes.
accidentes." That's what I call, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I've always just wondered what he could do.
Yeah. Can you handle this one?
Dude, yesterday I saw the same font and also a similar looking guy, but it just said accident. I was like, "Are you the
white guy?
The American version?" He was a similarly dressed white guy.
Okay, yeah. It's funny that accidentes came first.
Yeah.
And then accident came later.
All the white guys were like, "Oh, that's what he was saying."
This is a
if you go to
billboard
Rolling
lawyer in
Heights,
LA.
the same billboard says, 我想你.
What's Sweet James in Chinese? Okay, so Nick is the
Full
true
cover.
ride or die.
Full cover ride or
He
die.
full covers and the cops come to him. He's like, I don't know any countries. Why you got necklace?
Yeah, and then I get out and then I'm fucking taken care of.
You are taking
I'm
care
taken
of.
care of.
You're not taking care
He
of
goes, he goes to Colombia
Because I link up
taken
with the
care
Cali
of.
cartel.
and he starts a booming cow RPG business.
I know.
Fine, I'd let you get off in this magical world.
Oh,
where you're
because
friends
there's
with the
something to
cartel.
get out of it now?
No.
Because there's something to
because
get
we're
out
just
of
saying
it?
the
Cali
Cali
cartel
cartel.
is
I
fucking
see.
taking
Because
it
we're just
away.
saying things we
I'm
don't
with
mean.
Aiden.
We're
I
saying
then
things
become a
we don't mean.
Sicario with the Cali cartel, and now you want my fucking blood money
We
now.
don't want your fucking blood money. It's because Nick does hypotheticals like my girlfriend does, bro. They're all bullshit.
Oh, you think girls lie?
Yes. And I think you're talking about your hypothetical and you go, yeah, I would just not narc on you. And I also would go to prison and I'd probably get out and marry a hot, beautiful woman. And then I would save school children.
All realistic.
That's his hypothetical. It's like, oh, such a hypothetical. So we're just being dumb as fuck.
Because-
I think it's okay to assume that if you cover for a guy
I would
like
go to
me,
Colombia, rename Slime 2, Slime Land.
I'm gonna take care of him.
Everyone sleeps in closets now? Cool. Cool. This is awesome.
Look, the government's gonna seize all my assets, okay? But he's smart. He's got
Why?
24 hours.
Why would
Why
you
are the
seize
government's
your
going to seize
assets?
all your assets?
Because I covered for a goddamn murder.
That's not how
they
it
didn't-
works.
that's not
They're taking all my.
covering
They're
works.
taking.
That's just not
If
how
they
it
had
works.
Oh, they're not corrupt. Yeah, you haven't listened to Vinny Paz once or any awesome immortal techniques.
You know what
songs.
they do to us?
Dude.
You have the Chevy logo on your Timbs. That's crazy.
They're not Timbs, and it's so cringe. It's the cringiest thing Nick's done in years.
Is call them Timbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't call them Tim. That's so misleading.
Wait, what?
is
I
mis-
said,
It
I
is
said, I said
misleading.
one of those Nike Tims. I know they're Nikes.
You know what? Vote on your phones, guys, because that I think is a weak argument.
Why?
I won't say that to his face.
If I saw a big swoosh and said one of those Tims, I'd be throwing for the curling
it's
team.
like- it's like saying-
I'd be throwing for the North American.
It's like saying I didn't call Slime a pedophile. I just walked in the room and I said, "What is he, a pedophile?"
Yeah, it's like that.
That's really funny. I'm gonna start doing that.
Look, is there no tipping point? Nothing I could do that would invalidate our friendship? Because there clearly is.
You know
There
what
would
I
be
think?
a line I could cross that would you'd be like, yeah, he's betrayed my trust. And I feel like
No, I think you could do literally anything as long as you didn't do it to me.
I could do anything.
He kills Zipper too.
That's happening to me too.
Why does that
That's a
happen to you?
personal thing. Agreed.
Well, so then should not.
I'm gonna have to
What if he
fucking
kills
Liam
Alex?
Neeson or I guess Batman, huh?
If he kills Alex,
Alex is like Zipper 3 to me, kind of. You know?
so you just don't care for Stans?
I'm saying that like, if, well, I don't know Stan's middle name.
Right.
Does anyone here know his middle name?
Lopez.
I hate to say it, he's right.
Nathan Lopez Stans.
Yes, yeah. They're
That'd
from
be
Yuma.
awesome.
They're from Yuma.
Oh, it'd be so cool to see Stans in the George Lopez intro. Like just
Dude,
one of them.
That'd be
It's
sick.
all the George Lopez cast, but one of them is Stans.
He's turning around, folding his arms.
Well, no, I'm saying when I say it happened to, I mean like okay, if Aiden goes into a fucking bank and kills the teller in cold blood and takes the money and runs, that's not happening. He's just committing a crime.
That doesn't.
But if he kills someone I love, I have personal beef with him now. It's different.
But me killing the bank teller in cold blood doesn't. You're still my homie after that?
Yeah. What if he? What
No,
if
I'm
he?
not your homie, but I'm paying you back for the homie years by giving
not
you
calling it in.
by giving you leeway.
Wow.
By giving you
know
leeway.
what I'm
He
saying?
shoots the cow RPG at a school for disabled children.
Now hold on. Is the school what's the school mascot?
The school mascot is a cavalier.
It's not close enough to cow.
Yeah.
Because I could see the
Because
confusion.
if it was a cow mascot, you
you'd
could be
be
like,
like,
I
yeah.
see the line of reasoning.
Because he might have read cows are here.
Right.
And then
Yeah, no. Aiden's defense too. He goes, bro, I really didn't know that was a school. And then when you go to the scene of crime, it's just like it's big words. It says school for young disabled children.
Yeah.
and it's like huge, and it's like blinking.
I only looked at the cow.
And Aiden's like, I just saw the cow.
And it's
There's
got, like
no-
this neon sign. It's like an X on a cow. And
yeah, there's a sign next to it that says no cows for 100 square miles.
And you're asking what I do?
You're saying, yeah, I'm saying, would you narc on him, or would you be like, dude, no worries, man. I get it, bro. We've all been there.
Does he have his headphones on?
He also said the N-word after shooting it.
Wait, did he say it to me?
No, he yelled it. He just yelled
Did
it.
he turn around and
I
he
wouldn't
ripped
do
it?
that. I would. Everything we've talked about, I would do up
Except
until
that.
now. But I wouldn't do
That's
that.
where
Oh, you're saying white guys
wouldn't
can't
do
even
that.
say it in that situation?
What if it's a Make-A-Wish kid with an RPG on his shoulder?
No, I cover.
That's crazy. That's
Why?
crazy.
Wait, do you not?
It's crazy.
I don't
You know what I do?
cover.
I run into the school. I save all the kids.
Yeah, there's the,
Okay.
And I fuck the lunch lady.
See, it turned into a Nick hypothetical. It turned into a Nick hypothetical.
What? No, I would do that.
That's why they're less
Someone
fun.
has to do that in
That's
that
why they're less
situation.
fun.
And
That's why
you're
they're
in the
less fun.
cafeteria going, what if I had a pussy?
Pussy.
You litigated this whole thing in your previous night's dream. I missed game night.
Yeah.
I missed game night.
Oh, we played games.
Yeah, the games were fun.
The games were fun.
Wasn't it game night?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a lot of games.
I left before, so I don't know what they're
about
doing.
Slime's dreams.
We went to Deco.
Oh.
And we made little crafts, bitch.
And I crafted a phone.
I did this week. I walked by Deco, and there was 2 boyfriends outside waiting for their girlfriends.
Wow.
And I look inside. I'm looking at them. I see just 2 women inside working on their crafts, and then I look at them and it's like, hey, you guys checking this out? And they're like, yeah, we're just waiting for our girlfriends. I'm looking at a huge empty room. I was like, you could just go wait inside or sit next to them.
Because
Being inside's gay.
when we were there yesterday, there was a guy there with like his wife and his daughter, and he's on the phone. He's loudly like, "Yeah, making crafts, taking like an hour."
No, he was worse than that. He's like, it's taking like 2 hours.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Yeah, don't leave. He's like saying stuff like that. Like he's trying to hit the bar before they stop having fun.
So
Yeah, I
funny,
fucking hate.
And he's just doing it loudly in
even
front of the
wanna
wife
be
and
here.
kids.
Yes, there's fucking bedazzling some shit. I don't know.
He was kind of nice though. He's like, yeah, it looks nice. No, they got a lot of beads, swords and stuff.
If I was more comfortable with myself, I might even join in.
Yeah, I might even like make something or something. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool, but you know, I got repressed masculinity issues. You know what's kind of funny is that the word root, the way Australians use it, is different than most of the world
How do
uses
they say it?
They use it for a different
What does it mean in
Oh,
there?
like definitionally they say it. differently.
definition.
Yeah.
They use it as like a verb.
Okay.
like the league term, like rooted.
No, but you can be rooted by an Australian.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Anyway, our sponsor for today is Hungryroot.
Right.
Takes care of the meal planning by recommending recipes for your taste, preferences, and health goals. I think I have a problem because I live like a rat man. You understand? I'm trying to be more healthy. I've cut out a lot of foods and I've cut out a lot of bad habits, but you know what's really hard for me is cooking and
Oh,
shit.
I hate it. I hate that
hate
part because the
cooking.
prepping work.
And having to buy all the high fructose corn syrup before I start cooking.
You understand? If you put me in a grocery aisle and there's delicious corn syrup in front of me, I'm gonna buy it all.
I'm gonna buy it because I want to eat it because it's what my bones want.
Now tell me, I personally know about 17 recipes, which I think is a lot. How many do they have? Because it can't be more than that.
Dude, 15,000.
Okay.
That's not feasible.
There's no way.
You say that, but that's what it says on the slide.
But it's okay. I mean, I'm impressed then. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too.
And they have no high fructose
I can
corn
make
syrup.
a meal in 45 minutes. How long do theirs take?
15 minutes or less. Mushy. Also, they got a lot of snacks, which is really cool. Also, because you know I love snacking, and you put me in front of that aisle, and I get some snacks, but Hungryroot can just deliver the snacks for you. And they got mini mint cookies, salami snack packs.
Dude, salami snack pack, sour gummies, and probably fruit jerkies.
I'm fruit jerkies. Yeah, thank you for calling that
Yeah,
out.
tag yourself. Oh, rigatoni alla vodka. I
Yeah.
love a vodka sauce.
And let me just give you a few meals that Aiden actually is prepping up right now because he's so hungry he left. Grass-fed ground beef burger, Thai coconut chicken, rigatoni alla vodka and chicken sausage, and seared steak Caesar
Get
salad.
that shit going now, Aiden.
Yeah, let's cut the bullshit. You can go to hungryroot.com/theyard and use code theyard to take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off the first box, plus get a free item in every box For life.
Every person who buys one today, Aiden will come to your house to prepare it for you.
That is hungryroot.com/theyard. Use code theyard for 40% off the first box and a free item of your choice
and
for life.
famously, he's never fucked up a flight, so he'll get there on time.
Like a light. Now, Drake. Deco's fun.
It was fun. I was
We gotta solve the bead thing, though.
Yeah.
We gotta solve
the
that.
beam thing?
Because I was just like, yeah, this part's fun too. But I was like,
What's
this
the
part's
beam
the
thing?
worst. The bead thing is when you're done with your deco stuff, you have to put all your individual beads back. And then you gotta remember where you got them all from. And they're so tiny.
The issue's not, you can't
Beads.
pull extra. That's the real issue. Like initially I thought pull all the beads you want, then use what you
Right,
use. And
that's
then
exactly what I
But
did.
you shouldn't do that. You just
Yeah,
pull
but
what you want when you want.
What am I, an artistic genius? I know exactly how many beads I need.
But
He
like,
just needs a canvas full of bead.
but the canvas is there. You just have to walk.
Ugh.
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 No.
I think you need to hire a beadman.
Yeah.
Literally,
Like
some,
like a roadman?
Deco had a beadman.
I'm just someone there the whole time to put beads away.
I was saying we pay 400 grand for a from China bead sorter. You dump them all in. It's like
The problem, you can do that, and it doesn't cost that much, but it's by weight.
I feel like it would cost that so many different types of beads. It's not like
It
we're
would
doing green
cost
apples
so
and red
much
apples.
for that many beads.
But if it
And the tariffs.
And the
Don't
damn
forget about
tariffs.
tariffs. They're brutal.
dude. What was I gonna say about deco? I forgot.
You didn't come, so you're not gonna say shit. That's
Drew
what
should do
you're
a
gonna
set
say.
there, bro.
Dude, yeah. There'd be fucking 10 people and it'd be all from this office getting lit at Deco.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, Driz is playing?
Driz would make it suck in that play. I think
Whoa.
I haven't listened to him.
Yeah,
but I
you
think
haven't.
I think he's a bad DJ.
He's not.
I think he's
He's a learning DJ.
He's a learning DJ.
I guess you have
You-
to fail.
You kill Shake, I'll let you go.
Wow.
My guy. My G. Yeah, I really that really did happen. I really did have a dream where you freaked out and I got mad. But you know what else though? I think it's if you freak out, I
Yeah.
will get way more mad. If you're chill about it and you're like, I gotta call the
I
cops.
got comms. All right.
I'd be like, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I think what I realized if you're like freaking out, yeah, and like crying and
Yeah.
shit, and you have big headphones on, I'd probably
Yeah.
get really mad.
Okay.
Probably kill you too.
I had a dream last night. I was in a kitchen and, one of those flip out cabinets kept hitting me in the face. And it hits me like 3 times. And then I woke up and I realized that my girlfriend was just elbowing me in the face.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
She was just-
sleep elbowing?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. She was just.
that doesn't count.
So what'd you do about it?
I called her in. I said, there's a domestic disturbance.
Yeah. Please come.
Okay,
immediately.
let's change the scenario. What if your girlfriend was the one who killed someone in cold blood?
Ooh. And you know she had a dog
And
shit
she's
reason.
like, he's not even a fucking pedophile. I just didn't like how he fucking hangs out here.
You know she had a bad reason.
If you,
She was
But
like,
if you don't call her in-
she killed a man at a kid's park because she thought he was too close to the park and had a weapon on him. Upon killing him, he had no weapon. He was just a guy walking in the park.
bro, if you don't call that shit in, you are a
I
motherfucker.
have to call it in.
you call it in on her?
Because it's
That's
like,
so disgusting.
This is only in the hypothetical
you did something
world,
wrong.
The
I am not calling.
hypothetical world where
I have to adhere
I
to
have
laws.
a full understanding that the kill is in cold blood. That there was nothing to warrant it.
Me, I would have gotten rid of the body.
Why is killing a pedophile still cold blood? What does cold blood mean? Am I misinterpreting it?
I think you guys all understand cold
I don't
blood
know
just
what the
means you
fuck
kill
cold blood-
somebody
yeah.
with intent
I
to
don't
kill them.
There's no I feel like we're using cold blood as if it's like a legal thing that they'd say.
Cold blood is just
Doesn't
intent.
cold blood means that you do it without in no reciprocatory way.
What?
So there's nothing. They haven't done anything to you that is causing you to retaliate.
I'm trying to put myself in the mindset. Marked by premeditation
that's
and
way different. Then
deliberateness.
that's way different.
Yeah, so it's more like she saw that guy at the park. She's like, I'm gonna kill that guy.
That's
Yeah.
not cold. No, that's not even. That's not. So that's still not cold blood. Because that wouldn't be premeditated if it was just fucking day of like that.
It is premeditation if you
It is
premeditate.
still
What the
pre-
fuck are
it's
you
I
still
think
talking
if you
about?
just see
right?
someone and kill them, that's not premeditated.
No, she said the next day I'm gonna kill that guy.
that's premeditated.
yeah, that's what I said.
24 hours has to pass
I
for it to
think
be
it's some sort of-
premeditated.
Why is it cold? Is it because
yeah,
you do it like a lizard does it?
Presumably, you think about killing even if you decide a minute before, but that's not premeditated. So there's some line where it becomes premeditation.
Yeah.
I mean, you could premeditate. Like I
see
saw
what you're
that guy on the street an hour later. You're like, I'm gonna kill that guy in an hour. Right? You're trying to ascribe some sort of arbitrary amount of time.
But if you made some plan to do it, yes.
I think it's if you did it, if you're deciding in the interaction with them, then that's not premeditation.
Yeah, so if she's at the park and he's there, and then she decides to kill him, and then just kills him.
we just walk up on this guy, and in that moment, she decides to kill him.
I don't think it's that quick.
Courts recognize that premeditation can occur in mere seconds. Go fuck yourself.
Well, so long the
You'll
decision
never
to
be a
kill was
lawyer.
made intentionally with forethought.
Yeah, with mere seconds.
Look, it's just if the way I genuinely look at this is if somebody does that in a condition that is not related to self-defense, it's like a huge fracture of, I don't know, of my value.
Yeah, I almost
Of
think it's
your
like
values.
I think it's like an
Yeah.
L in a way.
It's low-key an L? I think it's high-key a W.
Chat, is it a red flag if my girl murdered man in cold blood?
So one L is worth more than 1,000 dubs.
Wow.
That's what you're saying?
Because 2 dubs makes an L.
Yeah. 2 dubs. Wait.
2 L's make a dub. You feel it backwards.
Do you know when I tell her
2 dubs would be like,
Yeah.
fuck.
that all this happened, she's going to be furious with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
And
fine.
see, it's fine.
It's just
it's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. I'll
It's
put
fine
on my
because
headphones.
she is irrational.
I'll put on my headphones
She
and I'll
thinks
get an
like
ace.
a girl.
3. Ayo, 3. You're mad at me because you think you should be able to kill somebody? Yeah.
I just think I should be able to get away with it if you
Yeah.
only want to do.
No, sure. I'd call it in, though. You gotta call it in.
Also, guys, I'll bring it up in the primo. It's a primo conversation. But she gave me intel. You're in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I know what this is about.
He is in.
I don't know about this.
No.
You guys
It'll
are
be in the
teasing me.
primo.
Why are you guys
It'll be in
teasing
the
me
Why
so
do we need to
much?
save it for the
I'm
primo?
getting
Because
teased.
the context was in the primo.
In the primo, so
and
we
we have
save
to
it for
bring
the
it up
primo.
again.
There's nothing to litigate here.
Oh, there's something to litigate.
Oh, I guess that's why you're reacting like that.
I guess that's why you're flipping the fuck out.
Teased.
This
You
is like,
flip the fuck out.
I don't know any of this. I'm a little boy.
shut
getting-
up. You disgust me.
Tell him. Shut up. Tell him, Steve Dave.
Shut up.
Maji day.
They didn't write a cute little note on my Starbucks cup, so it is time.
Well,
Wow.
now maybe the last one meant something. Like I thought.
You know, it's a guy named Edwin. I see him a lot of the time.
It was a guy who wrote.
He's really cool.
And Edwin has boobs.
Well, he's a big guy. I like Edwin though.
Come on.
Good enough for me.
He always
Come
is
on.
right.
Edwin. Where were
Yeah.
you, man?
Last night?
Yeah.
I was busy.
You're busy.
Well,
He was busy. That's enough
okay,
questions.
this is awkward.
That's enough questions.
Please.
I'm realizing now that I just did a game night the previous night for my girlfriend's birthday, and now we're not doing decomp. And I'm tired from basketball, so I just decided not to go.
That was a lot of words for no good reason at all.
You just sat at home?
No. He was here.
No, I played Counter-Strike with Adam of Adam Smash Series.
You
Ass.
And then I
skipped.
and then I
Got it.
and then I did some work on some home stuff that I've been putting
you skipped to play Counter-Strike.
to do 2 things, but
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, it was also home stuff. It was also home stuff.
stuff.
yeah, I can't. Okay, I'm just picking out stuff and buying stuff for the home renovations.
I got the
I
invite.
think this is fair. I think this is fair as long as you don't expect to ever be invited ever again until you die.
That's not fair.
That's an equal trade-off, no?
Is it not? Okay,
I don't think it's
he
fair.
bailed on the plans that we made to go to the thing.
That's
not
a you
true.
thing that I'm not part of.
I also I said 5.
Because I understood that I had already made plans to do work. And I'm like, oh, I probably can't go to that thing because I need to do the work.
I said 5, and then he messages me. He's like, "What about 5:30?" And I was like,
That's
I had
not
to do
what I
hard
said.
5. I had to do hard 5.
By the way, this is not what happened. I hadn't checked my hold on. I hadn't
Guys,
checked
I
my
don't
phone.
care.
Guys,
Yeah,
we can't do
it's
the we
not
can't do the
interesting.
late
It's
thing.
not interesting.
We can't do the late thing. We gotta talk about more
could've-
interesting things that happened to us, like how we crafted the other night. And how mine was really good and Shake's was really
I didn't
bad.
ask him to move 5:30.
Wait, Shake made something?
He did, yeah.
Shake
He made a picture frame.
Shake made it like I would make it.
Yeah, I like it. 7 fingers
It was
on
tough.
Wait, what'd you say?
He made it like AI would make it.
Oh, like AI. Yeah. Yeah, he's not a really creative.
He doesn't
What
have
did
an
Shake? What
eye
did he
for
do?
it.
Big picture frame.
He made a big picture frame to put a picture of his cats in, and then he just put like 1,000 charms on it.
What do
that
you
have
think? What do you
nothing
think
to do with
a
cats.
photo's gonna get into that frame? You think a photo ever gets into that frame?
I think he gets a photo in that frame for sure.
You think so?
No, absolutely
how
not.
does it? How does
Actually,
it,
no.
Did he bring the frame to
No, you
Deco
get it
Deco?
there, bro.
You can get frames?
They
I
got
thought it was
frames.
only
Oh
bead.
my god.
You thought it was just beads only?
I thought it was just bead.
And then a customer walks in and then they go, what do you do here? And then they go, unfortunately, you have to bring something.
Ooh.
So you just have to leave, sir.
I'm seeing the business problem.
You have to leave, but we have bead for
No,
when you're back.
you're
Oh,
so
but Deco
right.
doesn't have fucking AirPod 4s. They have AirPod 4s.
Yeah, you're rich, man. We get it, bro. Yeah, you're breaded and you have AirPod 4s, bro. We get it,
Tell
bro.
him, goat. Yes,
Oh, that's so
bitch.
awesome how
You have
fucking
more
rich
wealth
you
than I
are,
will
bro.
ever have.
Oh, you're so fucking, yeah, man.
Tell him, goat.
Yeah, you and Cinna both, bro.
But both what?
What you just said.
We're rich?
No, I got more bread than you'll
awesome?
ever have.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, wait. What Ludwig said to Cinna is, "I've lost more bread than you'll ever get,"
that's hard as
yeah.
fuck.
which low-key isn't true because she has mad subs.
Is
I
she-
don't know.
is
She's
It's-
lapping
It might
Ludwig.
be true. I don't think she's
I don't know, bro. I've
lapping
lost a lot.
She's
He's lost
lapping.
a lot.
She's lapping Ludwig.
How much-
It's funny because you think money comes from subs still.
No, she does brand deals. I think.
Sin has been a big streamer for like a year, right?
No, she makes a great amount. She really shout out.
I pinged her in our Discord to see if she still reads.
She does.
She replied immediately.
Isn't that
Really?
fun?
Oh shit.
Wow.
She still remembers her damn roots.
I just heat checked her.
Cinna. She only has 2,500 subs. That's not right.
Wait, that
That's
can't
not
be
right.
correct.
That's not right. That's
Dude,
not
that's
right.
beast
That's
mode.
not right.
Actually,
Wait,
cannot be.
go off Stan's channel. Go to Cinna's.
Damn, Sanch is about to catch up to her.
Wait, Stans has got 2,500 subs.
I don't know, the joke.
That's no, that was
know.
like that's good.
He's at like 800, 900, I think.
Same as me. And I stream once every 2 weeks.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah, that was
Don't say
rude.
same
You
as
said
me.
that
I
was
didn't
rude as
same at
fuck.
all.
Same as me.
What?
That was rude.
What was rude?
The
do you say?
adding the how much you stream
He
after.
doesn't. He doesn't shill. If he shilled, he'd be swimming in pussy.
He
If he
shills
shilled,
for
he
sure.
Quite a bit.
He shills for sure, man.
Stans is taking. It's weirdly enough. I'm gonna stand up. Stans is taking too much.
You're
this
the one who called him a
podcast.
pedophile. That was
Yeah,
you.
I did, and I would do it again a lot.
Does it
Okay.
count as Stan's real estate of the episode if it's you calling him a pedophile? I don't feel like it's real estate that he
Let's
wants.
be real. He's gonna fucking react to this shit for a fucking third channel. He's gonna get it. He's gonna pay,
I also
pay it back.
just because I called him a pedophile like 70 times, I used up all the bar. That it doesn't matter if I did it. I still can say, "Hey, we, did a lot."
So you're saying you
already."
don't need any meter. to
He's
call
saying
Stan's a
he can
pedophile.
reflect on us going too far, even though he's the one who used
Who?
all
I didn't say too far.
of
I
our
didn't-
goodwill.
No, it wasn't too far. It was too much, and that's different, cocksucker.
That's not different.
It literally is different.
How is that
Too
different?
far is like the idea of a line being crossed.
Isn't too much just another line?
Yeah, it's just another line. That you
Too
can use.
much is like it's simply an amount.
We don't differentiate like that.
We do as
No.
human.
We have human in this room, and nobody in speech
No,
would.
he's kind of right. It has a slightly different meaning.
You
Yeah,
use
but
the
if
different
someone
words
went,
for
that's too
different things.
far,
You
or
know what?
that's
You're
too
right.
much,
Words
it'd
don't
be the
fucking
same.
mean
I think
anything.
it's like that's too much. It's like you're playing into the bit early. You're trying too hard.
That's too much.
But
Also
if you're
sounds like
going
how a
too far,
European
you've-
would say it. That's too much. Stop, man. That's too much. Can't keep calling people pedophile.
Is there? I can be real with you.
Hey, what's up? It's DJ Racist. Let me. I see all the pedophiles in the room.
Is there anything
You'd
you
never
can
say
say in
that.
that accent that you couldn't say? This is what Europeans say, and then you say anything in that accent.
Yeah.
It is a free square. All right, I want you all to just dance the night away.
Would you guys go to a club with me
Yeah, once.
once?
I'll do anything once.
Okay.
Go to a club.
I've been to a club
What
with you.
club do you want to go to?
I want to go. Ooh, I can do anything with Simon.
Strip club?
No.
Strip club?
They're sad. They're not happy places.
No,
You don't think?
we get lit, man.
Have you ever been to
You
one?
don't think they're awesome and full of
They don't even
delight?
look like that.
What? You wanted me to go to the club with you?
Hey, for audio listeners, Aiden has his hat on sideways now.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of fire.
Yeah, it looks low.
I don't know why. It's kind of working. He looks like Austin Reeves.
Have you been to a strip club?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Wait, so you just want to go to a regular club?
Honestly, I just want to hang out with you at nighttime.
Why?
I want to get bottle service, and we're not going to drink any of them, and then we just keep ordering more bottles. And then we get all the bottles in the club, and we build a little fort at our table. And then when girls try to come, we say, "Get out!
Yeah.
Get out!
Get the fuck out!
Fuck out! This is our fort."
These are four made of Alizé.
I wonder if they stop you. I mean, I guess you're paying them, but they might.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you're not cracking the bottles, they get them back.
Yeah.
Nah. No, I'd sign a contract.
I say you
I
can't
keep
get
the
these
bottles.
back. I don't bring these home with me, but you never touch these. If you touch these, I fucking come
These
for you.
stay as the fort, and then this is the
Wait,
fort
so
when
if
I show
I had
up.
said last night I'm using my one time because you've never done deco, you would have come out?
No.
Wait, you wouldn't do a one-time there?
Surely you've used your one time with him.
No, not my one time with him. I get, if he's never done something, he'll do something once.
Here's why.
That's what I mean.
Here's why I wouldn't, because I told you beforehand that I had to go, and I left an insane mess in the office, and it would have been super rude to just leave it because I probably would have been too tired.
It was a genuine busy
This
angle.
Yeah.
I'll back him up before he left.
Yeah,
He
because
said,
you were here the whole time. So you have insight.
Right.
I was.
You did recon on the
recon.
situation.
I think
Appreciate that.
Aiden,
I did pick out
Aiden
a nice
deserves
vanity.
grace. Aiden deserves grace on this one.
Why?
Picked out a nice vanity.
We were in cahoots.
What?
We were in cahoots. Me and him made plans, and then we fucked up our plans, and then we had to change our plans. We're a team. And if he killed somebody, I'd probably not call the cops at all. But whatever. That's just what I would do. But I want you to know that he deserves a little grace on this one. Anyway, I left a giant mess in the office.
That's true.
And I was like, if Yingling comes in here in the morning and sees, he's going to shit his pants.
He
He's gonna
would.
really
He would
bad.
have.
He would.
He would have.
So-
And then he would have been upset because it was PC related, and then he would have gone on some fucking rant about Anthony and PCs.
Yeah, I did break one. He was mad at me too.
It's always some shit. He's always so high strung.
That one was different. That one.
That one was me trying my hardest.
That one was.
Because
That
everyone-
was a sponsor PC we had waited 6 months for, and we needed for something, and we finally got it.
We didn't need
and
it for
then
something.
you instantly broke
You're
it.
adding flavor.
No,
You're adding flavor.
No flavor added.
Flavor text.
I don't have to put any stank on this for it to be
It
bad.
was just a PC that we were thinking about using vaguely.
Dude, okay,
And-
now I don't know who to believe.
No,
Because
that-
you're saying it meant something, and you're doing the thing where you're
No.
like, it like maybe was
It
even
was
like
my,
an
it was my
operational
stream
PC, like
but
even
we don't need it. Like I stream from the office. We didn't
Audio
need
listeners,
it.
Aiden is going, yeah, we do, silently.
We didn't
with
need
his
it.
mouth.
This was so much before GM. It's not like we need to bring a GM out. Either way, everyone talks about PCs like it's Legos. That's what you do.
They are.
They're not.
They are Legos. You
the
just
thing
broke
about-
the Lego.
Yeah, but you can't break a Lego.
Dude, you and Christian FaceTime me, and it's just the two apes in Zoolander just like banging on
the
a fucking
Squeex are
PC.
Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
Oh yeah, they're pretending to be apes.
Yeah.
That's how good their acting was.
Yeah. You thought they were apes on hindsight.
They were chimpanzees. Yeah, they just FaceTime me, and I'm like, yeah, I can't really see anything. Can you turn the camera? And Christian's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, you just probably be able to take that
The
out.
cool thing about a Lego is when you go like this, it eventually goes in and it's all fine. But if you do that with a 5090 GPU,
Yeah.
then all of the prongs go fuck and it die.
It's just crazy. I guess you applied that very literally, you know?
Yeah, I tried,
Right.
and it didn't do that.
Yeah.
And I heard, "Grrr," and then the wires came out frayed.
Okay.
And
This is
Yay.
such an expensive graphics card.
No, but the graphics card didn't have to be replaced because they've thought about this. They have a plastic like seating device that you put the graphics card in that goes into the computer, and that's where the prongs are. So the graphics card itself is like perfectly fine.
They're built like Cadillacs.
It's that little piece of plastic that's like $20 or whatever that had to get replaced.
Yeah, well, you messed it up, and then everyone was mad at you, and then Kelby was mad at me, and I'm like, dude, I gave you advice without charging you.
You would normally charge.
I would normally charge.
Wow. I do want to build a PC
Why?
from the ground up.
You want to build one that you've done yourself for the first time?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be rewarding, and it's not.
You did it?
What?
I've done it, yeah.
I
Was
like
it rewarding?
No, it was not.
Why not? You had to use your computer.
You do it, and then you just go like, I feel like I did it wrong, and then you have like a problem in 2 months, and you're like, that's probably because I built it.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't have the. I find the joy in the process.
The only time I ever, the very first PC that I owned and built, I went through like a Hong Kong, like 3-level computer store to pick out all my parts. That was the most fun because then exactly that happened. I built it. I fucked it up a bunch. It was broken for a while. And the trial and error was not enjoyable of putting it together.
I like the
But
trial
picking
and
out the little pieces is fun.
Trial and error is tilting.
Maybe
It took me 4 weeks to fix my toilet because I had to go through so many flappers.
flappers.
Wait, so many different ones?
Yeah.
Wait,
What
why?
was wrong length?
No, it's like my toilet's fucked up and the basin is too close to like the giant black thing.
What?
The plunger.
That's because you wanted to be a handyman. You could have just called a man.
I could have.
You call a man,
but I'm
to
tired
do
of
your
calling
laundry.
the men. I don't. I do my own laundry.
Oh, you switched that up recently.
I do my own laundry and I fold my own laundry.
Wait, what do you call the? Okay, well, we don't need to clap.
Well, you
yeah.
just said something
Don't
that's not true.
snap
Should I
at
not
him.
correct?
Okay.
But you used to pay a lot of money.
You used to shit
I
yourself.
do my laundry.
You used to shit yourself in your pants.
See how he is?
You
guys are like, yeah, they're being fucking me. Ludwig's like kind of not on edge at all. And then you say one thing about his laundry, and he gets his teeth out like a
You just
Rottweiler.
bring up that I used to do something. You used to shit yourself.
You used to shit yourself too.
I know, and I don't bring it up for you, so don't bring it up for me.
See what I'm saying?
Is this not fair, Nick?
What happened to
Am
him
I
this
crazy?
morning?
We can go off of stuff. How about we use things that
You used to shit yourself too, buddy.
We used
You're
to,
not out of this?
How about stuff we've done in the last year? Why don't we go off of that?
Sure.
Seems like a fair time frame.
The shit yourself still works here.
Dude, I would love Aiden shit his white pants right now.
Oh my god! I'd tell everyone.
Yeah.
I would.
Don't. No, don't.
I would, if a brown stain came, it would be so awesome.
It'd be the coolest thing. He'd throw up. Oh my god.
It's like that. I think it was
So
like
gross.
a judo round, a judo match, and this guy's in a gi and he shits his pants.
Dude,
It's a great clip.
it's really hard. I've been shitting myself. Not myself. I've been shitting so much. I started eating like 7 fruits a day.
Yeah, I love
Just trying to go
I
fiber.
eat like 2 apples and 6 dates a day.
Do you like that?
I do
That
because
fiber's running through you.
it runs, bro.
Damn.
They don't tell you.
I need more fiber bad.
Yeah, they don't tell you that like awesome Dunkin' Donuts keeps it all in there, like glue,
It hardens it up.
and then the
plugs.
apples don't plug.
So you're having like diarrhea, Ludwig?
No, I'm just shitting like 3 times a day, just like 3 normal
No.
shots.
But it's
Soft
like normal
baby
and
poop.
you're telling me you're shitting 3 normal solid ones a day.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
3 a day?
Yeah.
God damn.
know.
That would be
kinda
honestly. That would
crazy.
be like Christmas for me.
And so if I did judo and I like had a match, I could imagine it would hit me.
At DreamCon?
Yeah. If I was doing DreamCon volleyball, I'm close. I'm like, oh no.
Did you play basketball again at this
No,
event?
I got cut. I was a DEI cut.
Oh, why were they posting your score card on Twitter?
It was just a
That's
random
awesome.
person on Twitter, bro.
That's really fucking
It was
funny.
fucked up, bro. Last year I played in basketball at DreamCon. I got 7 minutes played, 3 rebounds, 0 turnovers, 0 points, and pretty good stat line.
Yeah.
Pretty good stat line
Pretty
overall.
good.
3 rebounds.
Yeah. It's like a Tyrese Halliburton, like no turnovers. Like I'm in that game. And then this year, I'm like, you know, I'm telling Mark, I'm like, I'm going to DreamCon. He's like, hell yeah. And then basketball gets announced. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. And they announce a roster. I'm not in it.
That's so you didn't like ask to be in basketball. You just kind of hoped that you would.
No, I just wasn't in it. And then the next day I got a DM from Leland, who's in RDC, and he goes, yo, you going to DreamCon? I'm like, yup. And he's like, cool. Want to do volleyball?
Oh, that hurts.
And I'm like, volleyball?
Yeah.
We have you down for both volleyball, pickleball, cricket.
Yeah, they fucking. And then everyone called me the DEI hire for the volleyball team.
That's so awesome.
And I am the only white guy on the team. I'm also fragging out.
Did you put up points?
I was nasty.
Okay.
I had a real talent.
All right, white girl.
I know, and that was the worst part is I fucking lived up to expectations.
Was it indoor or beach?
It was indoor.
You needed to
It was in Houston.
bust down stereotypes by being absolutely dog shit at volleyball.
That's what I thought. I was like, maybe I should be bad, but then Cinna really just clogged that space up of being bad. That
Wait, didn't
Didn't
Cinna
she
play?
she played volleyball.
Like in
Yeah.
in school and shit.
Oh no, like in her no, she's done no sports.
Oh.
Oh. Me, her, and Cutie did the 100 hits.
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
We got it?
Yeah,
It took
that's
a-
shocking because
It
she
took
didn't
a
hit one.
while.
She didn't hit one here.
Has DreamCon been around a while?
I think they're on year 4 maybe.
Oh, okay.
But they had 30,000 people show up.
That's
Damn.
fucking crazy.
Does RDC
actually.
own it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's 100% or what, but
Shades of SawCon. Maybe there's not enough room at the table for any more cons.
no, I mean, the thing about DreamCon is that it's not like RDC Con.
This all makes sense to me. Yeah.
It's not like you show up and you're there just for the YouTube group.
Wait, isn't it?
I'm
it's
sure
like
a lot of people show up and they might not even watch RDC.
What is a con for, I guess? I don't know shit.
This con is for anime lovers.
Okay.
So it's like
This
Anime
is an
Expo.
Anime Expo?
Yes, it's basically Anime Expo of Texas for primarily black people.
You said that the other day on stream, and I was like, that's a funny thing for Ludwig to say.
It's the
Why?
cell.
Okay. Why do you go?
What?
Like,
Well, the motherfucker's got a network.
I'm not saying you shouldn't.
Crazy.
I'm not saying you shouldn't go. I'm more asking. It's like I feel like it's a celebration of like black creators and people in this space, and I'm looking. It's like, oh, it's RDC.
Like, we got Ludwig.
and then it's Ludwig.
What?
I mean, it's a bit of a. Is it chill? Like it's like gamer of the year, haha. Like kind of scenario.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you go around to black creators and then you go, why are you here at Anime Expo?
No, obviously
it's
not.
different,
You
and you know that's
understand. You
different.
understand
You
what I'm
know
asking.
that's
I don't
different.
understand
You're
the
the one
difference.
who you didn't say Anime Expo is the white version. You're the one who prefaced the event.
Like
I
I'm
would
not-
argue Anime Expo is the white, Hispanic, and Asian version.
What the fuck are you talking
that
about?
sounds
That sounds so much
That sounds
worse.
so much worse.
Now it's
You know that sounds
exclusionary
so
of a
much
group.
worse.
Yeah, it sounds like black people are not allowed in. Yeah, that's what it sounds like you're saying.
I'm telling you, they only allow us to like white, Asian, Hispanic, Native American.
You understand what I'm asking.
Yeah,
This
yeah, I
is
understand
this
what
is
you're
a
asking.
convention
I go-
that is a celebration, I assume, of like black content creators and black people in the anime space.
But it's not exclusionary.
I'm not saying it's exclusionary, but it's I didn't see
Anyone's welcome.
Are they inviting you?
Yeah, I'm not like showing up and they're like, I guess you can do badge pickup here.
I
That's
wish
okay.
that
That's
was the
honestly
case.
that's kind of what I thought.
No,
I thought you were kind of showing up like you were getting involved last minute, like the Kendrick Lamar live show.
Why is Ludwig from video games
Why is
at
Ludwig
DreamCon?
from video games
yes,
at DreamCon?
the Kendrick Lamar is maybe an example of this.
Yes.
But the DreamCon is not.
If like RDC invited you, it makes more sense to me. It's just funny because you're like one of the only white guys there, so I thought you were just kind of like, I'll go. Like
They invited him to play volleyball like a Shen Yun performance.
Oddly enough, he had to do the whole Shen Yun thing as well.
that's part of it.
I was invited personally, okay, by Mark.
no, that's great.
Mark was
Oh, Mark.
That's cool.
well, yeah.
Who's Mark?
Mark Phillips,
He's like the guy.
The
part of RDC.
guy.
Even I know because he's like God in Tekken. He plays
Really?
Tekken, yeah.
But
shit.
it was noticeable because they did keep calling me the DEI guy, and then I forget who. Someone's like, "Yeah, you're one of the good ones."
How's it feel, motherfucker?
It was great.
How's it fucking feel? Don't say it was great.
It was great. I was like, thank you. Actually, I've never heard that.
If you guys ever just want a clear example of power structures and how they affect people.
What a treat.
No, I like that.
What besides volleyball, what did you do?
I mean, I flew in and flew out same day. I actually hit a PB. Houston, George W. Bush International Airport PB. In at 9:05. In my seat at the airport, 9:11.
Whoa.
So you went to George Bush Airport in your seat at 9/11. Right. Yeah, that's a real story.
No. I got in the airport at 9:05 and I got in my seat by 9:11 o'clock. I'm telling you, it took me 6 minutes from out the Uber into the seat.
That is kind of crazy.
This is phenomenal.
This
time.
is like a Ludwig thing that he keeps track of that normal people
Whoa,
don't
wait,
really
in what
deal with.
airport?
George Bush International Airport.
Oh, on the way back then.
On the way back, yeah.
I didn't know he got an airport.
He got an airport, yeah.
I think Loki he shouldn't have.
Wait. He's the governor.
No. I look. George
When was he given the airport?
Yeah.
Is my question.
You know, like George. Are you talking about H.W. Bush?
No, George W.
George W. Bush. So what happened on his watch? He gets an airport.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is it
Why don't
new
we give him
Bush?
like a Dunkin' Donuts?
New Bush or old Bush?
New Bush, George W.
Yeah, right.
And also, old Bush didn't even get reelected. There's no way he'd get an airport.
Well, he was the head of the CIA.
I think
Yeah, he
New
wouldn't get an
Bush
airport, though.
Should not be given anything to do with planes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's weird. It's a weird thing to give him.
Why?
Because it happened on his watch.
But for 7 years, it didn't happen again.
yeah, but it happened really.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Yes.
It happened
Fool me
really
once, they won't fool
early.
me again.
The only reason I'd say he shouldn't have gotten it is not because it happened on his watch. It's because he never killed Osama 7 years after.
Isn't
It's crazy how long it took.
Yeah.
Obama did it.
I know, that's crazy.
I like how we say they did it.
Yeah. He was in.
Like Obama was in fucking Navy SEAL gear, just like
He's jumping out of the
throwing
cockpit.
a flash
It
grenade.
was funny because me and Cutie watched the Netflix documentary about 9/11, and we were talking about it a bit, but Obama got in the office, and it's a bunch of CIA directors, and they're like, yeah, Obama got in. And he was like, double down. So we doubled down. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. So when George Bush was in, what was the directive?
He's like, hey, go easy on him. He's more of a misunderstood type of fella.
take your time on this one. We don't know if we did it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's got an airport, man. And 6 minutes, bro.
Well, that's great. I'm glad his airport runs so efficiently.
I still
Maybe
think
too
Ludwig
efficient.
should have an airport. I know we said it a long time ago, but
I've been saying this.
I think
Ludwig
Ludwig should have
We
an
can
airport.
get one, is what I found out.
What, you
Yeah,
did?
like a tiny ass
We
one.
can get a tiny ass airport, yeah.
Do something with your fucking life.
I just don't think it's worth, because the airport would be so tiny that the people who act like it'd be cool if it was like a training airport.
Mm.
I don't want like a fucking
Wait, are you gonna teach people to land?
Don't shrug. Our listeners, he shrugged.
It's a business. We're gonna make money.
I have an instructor. You can hire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Who that know?
Corwin.
Oh,
Does
You think
Corwin
Corwin-
teach?
could he
yeah,
teach?
yes,
Could
yeah.
he teach someone? Could he teach me how to fly a Cessna?
Could he teach us to fly?
Yeah, let's fly. Can I fly with him?
You just keep asking it like
I can't.
The
I wanna
answer
go.
is yes, like
See,
9 times.
the more we go here, the less serious I
gonna
think you are. Because I actually thought you were
fly.
serious.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I thought you were
serious.
Can I be your copy?
No.
Let him,
Why?
let him be your CP.
can't-
CP.
I'm first off.
There's CP on the plane.
Well, usually there has to be.
There has to be CP on the plane.
You can't take off without CP.
You do. You just wouldn't want it to be one man. You would want the man to be
You would want the man
accompanied
to
by
be flanked by CP.
his choice of CP. This is
Yeah, man. Thank you for that.
It's just weird that
I
I was
am the
like, I
co-pilot.
want to
he
fly a
is a
plane.
certified.
I am the co-pilot.
He is a certified
Oh, then I'm the
trainer.
pilot.
He
He's
can
the
train you.
pilot.
No,
He's the.
because
He
I,
would
'cause
be
I
the
would come.
pilot.
I would. You wouldn't know. I stowed away.
There's more seats in the back. They could sit in the back.
I
and
sneak up.
stand.
I sneak up behind him.
I'm
and
not
like,
going on a Cessna.
I crack his neck, and
It's not
then
that
it's
bad.
just me and you.
The Cessna is that bad. He's lying.
It's scary.
No, it's chill.
They're scary. I've been on it. It's scary.
It's not scary.
Would I
It's
be
scary
scared?
for sure. Huh?
Would I be scared as fuck?
It's like the difference between riding in a awesome Escalade car and then driving a 50cc scooter where a single gust of wind pushes you over. Yeah, this is just how it is.
I do like how cavalier you are about it. That's very confident.
Yeah.
Smaller
chill.
planes just
It's
get
fun.
tugged around.
Yeah,
You
they
gu- you
get
guys,
tugged.
You
You
guys
have a
watching
tug.
the new Nathan Fielder show?
No,
All
I
I've
haven't.
seen
the
are
new-
the headlines about it, but
It's
I
pretty
didn't watch a
awesome.
second of it.
Pretty awesome.
It's
like-
awesome?
It's like a look inside of co-pilots and how they speak to each other and how it causes plane crashes.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's wild. And then he does like simulated like he takes people who are actually pilots and he works them through exercises to see how they'll act and stuff. It's very interesting.
He's on some like artistic shit now.
Yeah.
He always been, no?
I mean, I guess it's like he's going further into the
Yeah.
idea of like, what can I do that's, something no one really has done with like TV or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you
I think
hit
it's
your
cool.
10-year Comedy Central mark,
And that's what we're talking about. You either become Ron Burgundy doing 15-minute stand-up routines on a PayPal Zoom, or you end
that
up
rules.
right. So you think that rules?
Yeah, bro, you do the fucking Christmas Apple keynote internal, and you make $400K, and you go, I'm Ron Burgundy.
Hello, San Diego.
There's a whale pussy in my iPod.
The shareholders are expecting some
Yeah,
equity. It's
yeah.
like, oh God,
Yeah,
dude.
and everyone's like,
Oh, Jesus
Ron's
Christ, bro.
Thanks, Tim,
Elon
for
should
getting
get him
Ron.
to do like a Doge thing as
He's
Ron
out.
Burgundy,
He's out, bro.
He's out, bro. They vibed him out.
or maybe just any other crypto.
You just want to get crypto rich.
I want an epic Facebook meme with Ron Burgundy and crypto. I want it to be Will Ferrell.
Why can't he have it?
And why can't
Nick
I have it?
asks for so little.
Do you guys want to get rich? I got a plan for you.
Yes.
No.
So we talked about it last night. We gotta fucking get rich somehow. What? We'll do it.
His solution is stupid. Please, Ludwig.
Pull out 20K, we go to Vegas, we put it all on the Pacers.
He thinks he's the god of sports betting.
I
now.
am.
Yeah. What's up with the sports betting?
I haven't missed in months.
What if we bet on this bet? Bad taste.
How about we take? We can bet on the Thunder.
Nope. I'm calling this one, Aiden. Aiden, let me tell you my track record real quick.
Can we enter Nick Yingling into the Special Olympics?
What did you say?
And bet on it.
What do you say?
Nick Yingling?
Can we enter Nick Yingling into the Special Olympics? Is that what you just asked?
Like the movie The Ringer?
No, you can't enter him like.
And then we fix matches.
I think match fixing in any capacity is the new wave, and we should start doing it.
Yeah.
First off, yes.
Yes.
But second off, Nick Yingling is not good enough at any sport to even be thought of to qualify.
That's
for the
why
Special
we
Olympics.
can't enter him.
Yes.
We get him back in.
Yeah.
He checks all the other boxes for you.
Yeah. The issue is that he wouldn't be able to keep up.
No, that is a big
They're
issue.
phenomenal athletes. I don't know if you've watched Special Olympics. They're phenomenal athletes.
Yeah, they
It's
mog.
weird. Now that I think about it, did Sean Gares put out that like 50-minute advertisement for match fixing? He's like, get in on this.
He's like, yeah, you can make hundreds of
No,
thousands.
they're making a lot
They're
of
making
money.
so
It's
much.
completely unregulated.
It's unregulated and it's hard to it's hard to prosecute.
It's borderline untrackable, and it's disgusting.
Dude, they're throwing ranked matches for bread.
Yeah.
That's
insane.
That's
What's
a
crazy is
problem.
that there's people betting on the ranked match.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is it fucked up that I instantly was like, I want to do that?
Wait, bet on a ranked match?
Yeah, fuck it. It's like a horse
But
betting.
not a fixed one.
No, I want to bet on like a regular one. Well, if it's Aiden's match, it's pretty much fixed.
Do you have a team in tier 2 that maybe we could like get involved in this?
Aiden, we got a couple. We could have fun, is what I'm saying.
Can you sign We Did? That guy's funny.
Is that a person?
It's a
Yeah,
Valorant
it's a
player.
Valorant player.
We did.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Busy.
You just found out who he was from this conversation, didn't you?
No.
That's a bad look.
I've known we did for months.
That's really,
if not weeks.
That's a bad look.
Why is that a bad look? Because I don't know someone.
You own a
Joan of
Valorant.
Arc.
What about her?
Do you know her?
Yeah.
What's her middle name?
Of.
Okay. Fuck.
I'll bet on the Pacers with you.
What?
I'll bet on the Pacers with you.
Okay, yeah, please, because they're
20.
gonna win. Hey, let
20
me tell you my,
loud.
let me tell,
Jesus
let me tell you my
Christ.
track record.
Well,
Let me
you
tell
have
you
a
my track
master
record.
plan?
Let me tell you my track record.
Yeah.
Okay. Last week I made a sports bet. I bet on the Pacers.
Okay.
And they won. Okay. That's great. Then they played again. Game 5.
Yeah.
I called that the Pacers would win by 17 before the game started. Guess how much they won by?
18.
17. 17, Aiden, on the dot.
Did you bet?
Okay. No.
No, so
Last-
he only bet the first time.
Last night.
So you don't have any conviction.
No, it's just because I have to go to Vegas to bet.
What
That's
about
probably
what about
not-
using one of the apps that everyone in the fucking world uses that's
I don't-
ruining the
I
fucking
don't know how it
lives
works.
of so many people?
These kids betting on tier 2 Valorant matches, they're like, fuck, I don't live in Nevada.
Gotta go to Vegas.
I can't go into Caesars.
Last night I called the Yankees beating the Dodgers, even though the Dodgers beat the Yankees the night before 18-2.
Right.
And now I'm calling the Pacers. I can't miss, bro.
You
I can't
remember?
miss.
You remember my father?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what he did.
I have the same touch he has.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of money toward the end,
It's because
or most of the time.
It's because he didn't start with a lot.
Yeah, I
If you
guess.
start with a lot,
If he
you
had just
take-
had Ludwig's bankroll, it
Yep.
actually would have gone
Yeah, it would
perfectly
have all
fine.
You
worked
would have
out.
gone
The odds
crazy,
are
bro.
so not because like or the if you were to double up, that'd be so much less cool than if you lost it all.
Yeah, that's how
know what I
gambling
mean?
works.
Like, but I'm saying like if I have $1,000,
Yeah.
and I double it to 2,000, it's kind of dope. And if I lose it all, it's kind of like, I can get $1,000 back. He loses all his wealth, all of it.
You're talking about the amount.
He has so much money.
It's too much.
It's practically kind of infinite. So if he loses it all, then it's no longer infinite. But doubling it is still infinite.
Yeah, but it's still possible to lose it all. And that's why I think Bruno Mars is so awesome.
because he's short.
Because he has a gambling addiction.
Because he has so much money, yet he still went in the hole.
Oh, also, yeah, Drake too, right? Isn't it alleged that Drake is hella like in the hole?
I didn't
Bruno
know.
Mars is in the hole?
Yeah, but look up Bruno Mars Vegas. He was like down 65. He owed 65 million to Vegas or something.
Oh my god,
He was like an insane number.
dude, that's so beautiful.
I know.
You can't escape.
Yeah.
You can't escape the siren's call of the felt.
I feel like he has so much more than that.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
You would
Dude,
think.
he is like ghostwriting so many songs.
He's doing a Vegas residency.
Oh, the residency. Yeah, that means you're.
Can you look up gambling?
That means you're stuck.
Yeah, Bruno Mars. No, get rid of residency though. Rumors about Bruno Mars having a $50 million gambling debt with
debunked?
MGM Resorts has been debunked. They say shit like that. But then he's doing a residency at MGM Resorts. Curious. Curious, bro.
I, for one, love rumors and saying things that I don't really know about.
He's talked about it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sure he
Bruno Mars
has.
is a pedophile.
Whoa.
Here we go.
That's too
I've
much.
talked about this one. a lot.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's too much after
No,
this
it's too
episode.
far.
That's too much.
Oh my god. I hate Europeans.
I'm sorry. He just has a gambling debt.
It's just a gambling edition. He likes going up to. That's all he likes doing.
You
man.
know how the world's kind of righting itself and correcting itself is because I don't fucking touch gambling lately for like a year and I don't care about it or think about it, and all you do is think about the Pacers and how they can make you money.
Yeah, I'm back on it.
I
It's
love
fun.
gambling again.
Gambling rules.
I've won. I've only won.
There you go.
turned you.
Vancouver.
fuck.
Earlier it was TwitchCon. I had a run of a lifetime at TwitchCon.
Gambling is awesome. We should do it.
Yeah, dude, I love it, but I don't think about it now.
Dude, when
it
I
doesn't
went to-
fill the gap in my heart.
I went to plaqueboymax's album release party.
Was
With
little
Cutie?
TJ there?
I don't think so.
They're still beefing, huh?
I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
smoked in the crib.
He did smoke
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Airbnb.
I guess I didn't see him. It
Ah.
didn't come up.
That's you
'Cause
should
it's-
probably shouldn't have brought it up.
Because
That's
you're
probably
not
a good
supposed to
idea.
smoke in the Airbnb and he smoked in it.
Yeah, but he's a little
Yeah.
TJ gang.
But it's part of the rules of the Airbnb. So like you.
Yeah, but you never just like it says no smoking. You just,
No,
Every
I've never
Airbnb
done
has
that.
the little TJ amendment.
Never done that. But anyway, I was there and it was just like it had a big gambling sponsor.
okay.
It was like I forget the company. It's like Verbo. It's like Gamble, Verbo, and it's like everywhere. It's on the cups and shit. And then I'm talking to the FaZe guys. I was like, okay, so this is how you're paying for the party. And then they're all like, no, dude, fuck this gambling sponsor. I was like, what? Isn't this like your party? And they're like, no, we had somebody set it up, and then we just showed up, and there's a gambling sponsor.
They didn't know.
Yeah,
They need like a
Wow.
manager.
yeah.
They need like someone that knows how to do the things they don't know how to do.
Do people work at FaZe still after the repurchase?
Yeah, they have many, but I think most of their employees are around content.
I'm the Get Lit coordinator. at
Yeah,
FaZe.
Right.
They dead ass. They have like streamer university. I
You don't
bet.
actually understand. The people who work at FaZe are nerds.
Brian is Candy.
I would hope so.
Chester does Getting Lit.
The people who work there are authentic nerds. And a
I
lot of
thought you were the Get Lit
I'm the
coordinator.
CEO of Candy.
Yeah, he does Candy. Montage editor.
Go down to list 7 more.
Did you see
Yeah,
did you see the new COD montage?
I did, yeah.
Nick didn't like it.
Yeah, it was a lot of animation.
The clips are good. I just think that the 3D fucking World Star hip hop Nike commercial aesthetic is kind of lame. But the clips are good. Clips are
Wow, I don't see you dropping shit.
Is this how I sound?
Oh,
good. You brought this up.
this is what I meant
Vaz
to bring
9
up.
hasn't dropped in so
Oh my
long.
god! But that thing happened with my friend, bro. I haven't talked to him in a million years, but we were my friend was watching the Dodgers versus
Yankees.
Cleveland,
Oh,
and Cleveland hit a home run, and we realized that the guy who hit the home run was on my Call of Duty clan when I was a kid.
That's sick.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's
That is
crazy.
We
so
saw his
awesome.
name, and we're like, what?
it is
Yeah, it's
so cool
fucking
to hit a
sick.
home run.
He's
in
an
the
MLB player?
That is so hard to do.
Yeah.
How many people do you think have hit a home run in the MLB?
It's a very well documented thing to check.
I know. What's your
He's
guess?
probably the only guy to hit a home run and a fucking ladder stall 1080.
Well,
wrist twist.
What?
No,
Probably.
nowadays the youth.
No, in the MLB?
I know. I'm
In
saying
the
like,
MLB.
I think the MLB players nowadays have all played COD.
Not
Yeah.
like that, bro.
Maybe not. Maybe they're maybe they're ass.
You're like, no, this guy's
Not
different.
like that, bro.
How many people? Probably like 1,000.
Yeah, that's a good
it's
guess.
gotta be-
Baseball's been
it's
around
gotta
for
be more than
hundreds
that,
and
right?
hundreds of years.
Because so many players are in the league.
Yeah.
So, and it's been around for so long. It has to be thousands.
Do you think are there MLB players who have never hit a dinger?
Yeah, for sure.
That's got to be sad.
A lot.
That's
Yeah.
like you don't even tell you're 60 or something. People are like, weren't you an MLB player? Like your extended family or something? You're like, no, it wasn't.
I'll go 2,350.
All right.
Zipper, can you look it up?
5,600.
Sorry, what's the
How many MLB players have hit a home run?
In all of history.
How many home runs?
I'm gonna
5,600.
say you said 2,000.
I'm just going 2,500.
Dude, I'm gonna say less. I'm gonna say like 1,200.
And you're 1,000?
5,600.
Whoa.
I'm the closest.
Okay, well, AI says it's 7,700.
Yeah,
And then it's from a Reddit 8 years ago
Oh, so
Reddit
8 years
baseball
ago, that
post that
was
says
so-
seven.
So it's gone up.
So AI just took the top Reddit post, Dude, AI is so stupid.
Yeah.
Why can't they make it fucking work?
I mean, it'll get good.
I mean, that's all.
God, it's so fucking
Wait,
dumb.
According to
go
Doug,
back,
it's good
go
for us.
back. What does it say? According to Baseball Reference, a database that considers Major League. So then the Redditor is just citing the same source.
But the funny thing is the AI is citing it from 8 years ago.
Right.
So it's like
Instead of
saying
the answer
according to
now.
this database. That's so outdated.
It's so
That's
fucking,
irrelevant
it's
to use.
insane, bro. Why is it at the top of the thing? Put it at
Because
the
Google's
bottom.
behind, bro. Because Google's behind.
They're
and
all
losing.
behind.
Gemini.
No, they're not. Well, some
So
are
I'm
ahead
good.
inherently.
Oh.
They all suck.
Yeah.
That grok.
Do you like how Siri talks to you now?
I don't
Is it
use
different?
Siri.
It's diff.
Yeah, the Siri talks kind of like surly now.
I heard she sounds drunk.
She goes, "Okay, Ludwig, I'll text Nick Yingling. What did you want to say?"
Talking to a YouTuber.
And I was like, just say hi. I signed us up for something, by the way.
What?
Not you guys. You guys aren't part of this.
You and Yingling?
No, me and Nick.
Was it Maji Day?
What you?
I signed us up for a PSL $10,000 face-off against FaZe Clan.
It's your dream.
We're gonna.
Wait.
It's your dream.
Who's our team?
It's me, you, Nick Yingling, Alex Smokes Mid.
Okay, who's their team?
Against FaZe Clan?
It's Adapt,
Okay.
Jason the Ween,
Okay.
Ron, and Lacey.
Oh, we can win that.
Oh, that's winnable.
I know, we can win that.
we actually do win that.
And it's best of 3, COD 4, Halo 3, Black Ops.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say
Black Ops 2, you mean?
It's Adapt, Banks, Temper, like just
No.
list off.
No,
Yeah, we win
and they're
that.
going to come to PSL and we'll play them. We have to 4 Cup 10.
That's hype.
You go half?
Ooh.
Do you want to win half?
I do, yeah.
I'll stake you guys.
You win what you put up.
Can
Well,
I
we
put
don't
up
need
a-
to stake. I can stake it all. I'll just win
No,
it.
I
See,
want
this is
peace.
what I
Let me
would
have
sports
peace.
bet on. I would sports bet on this.
You sports bet on this?
No, because this is fit. Lacey's
agreed
a
to that
crook,
for?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it, yeah.
Adapt is very confident in Black Ops 2,
Yeah.
and he thinks they can take COD 4.
Oh, I can't bet
Okay.
against Lacey because he just came out as bisexual.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Yoxic said
Dude,
Yoxic
shut
said
the
that he did,
fuck
but then
up.
Lacey replied.
Shut up, man.
What?
You become a loser.
This is your life.
It's
You
not.
contribute to this more than
are
anyone
such-
in your life. And just because I at dinner bring up what Yoxic tweeted out and then Lacey responded underneath, I'm a fucking
Thank
loser.
you for bringing it
You
up.
create losers.
Because
You fucking idiot.
we're at fucking dinner, and this guy goes, "Guys, Yoxic." So Lacey said, Yoxic said he's bisexual, and Lacey said he's not bisexual, and I think they're working together.
What was funny,
I don't
Lacey
think they
didn't
were
say that.
gay.
Lacey said, "I'm not gay." I thought that was
That's-
so
yeah.
funny. I thought it was so funny to reply to bisexual allegations about, "I'm not fucking gay."
And we're at dinner, bro.
Who fucking cares?
dinner, talk.
We didn't talk. We talked about it. That's it. What the fuck else did we talk about?
You
Shea
talked about
Drizzle?
me in your dream.
That's what I'm saying. I'm electric.
It's crazy to talk about Yoxic at the table.
That's so fucking insane. Because people talk about Ludwig at the table. Do you think they get made fun of by their
Are
fucking
they
friends
pulling up
with
their
bad
phone? If
haircuts?
they pull up their phone and they go, "Guys, did you see that Ludwig?"
Do you think they bring up Aria Mogul's account? They're like, "Ooh, look at like Coots got a surgery. Kill yourself. You're not better than this shit."
I'm not. What was that?
I'm saying that me talking about Yoxic and Lacey at the dinner table is no different than someone talking about you and fucking
The
Kitty
issue
Cinderella.
isn't talking about it. The issue is pulling up your phone to live read it like you read it, which is, oh my God, Yoxic said Lacey's gay, but Lacey replied that he's not gay.
That was interesting.
That's not good. That's not good engagement.
That's funny.
It'd be fine to do it if you had read it and remembered it and wanted to bring it up. That'd be fine.
What are you talking about?
It's the reading
How?
of it. The reading of it makes it bad.
Can you explain why?
Because you're basically brain rot scrolling Twitter and then just verbally expunging what you see.
But it's interesting. I thought that was
No,
interesting.
But
It's
then
not.
Lacey denied
Because
the
I thought that
allegation.
Lacey was bisexual and then he
It's
denied
not.
it. That's crazy.
So, okay. If I did it on the pod, would it be okay?
do you think there's a difference between the pod and sitting around with our friends eating chicken?
No, I think that's the whole point of this pod is that it's not supposed to feel different.
You're such a all you do is twist. You twist and
I
bend
think
things
that's
to
kind
your
of what
will
makes our
to make your arguments fucking work.
You're
And it's
so-
disgusting.
You're so good at finding a way to win.
I think that's what makes our pod special, really. Is
It
that
doesn't.
it feels
It
like you're at
doesn't.
the table with us.
It doesn't. You're not at the table. If you're listening right, you're at the fucking table. And then Aiden would fucking vibe you out and I actually would be nice.
Did you
It's all a
guys see
fucking
what
lie.
Yoxic said?
What did he say? I'm interested.
Shut the fuck up.
I also think Yoxic Loki has a crush on Cinna.
Low key.
What do you Look at how sad he is. He's like Caesar.
Mute a Yoxic on Twitter. If you care about me as a friend, mute him on Twitter.
He's still replying to Jake Lucky, man. You're chewing up.
Dude, I still have my fastball. Yeah, I've been really nice on Twitter, but I
still have your fastball is like punching a 5-year-old in the face with a tetherball. That's your fastball.
Dude, it's so funny.
I'm still able to dunk on Jake Lucky. Wow.
Jake Lucky tweeted out. He's like, yo, here's the new FaZe house. It's like a video. Like he uploaded a video of like the FaZe house like thing, which is actually the old OTV house.
It is the old
really
OTV
funny.
house, which is crazy.
And then I replied under it. I was like, this one's gonna do numbers, Jake. And it's just like this fucked up ratio.
I checked. I hadn't looked at Jake's Twitter account in a while. I check it because of this interaction. He unfollowed me. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck I do? What the fuck I do? What I do?
Fuck me for?
Why did that make you feel big doing that? Do you feel like a man when you said that to Jake?
I think it's important.
Did you see the ratio and go?
No, I don't care about the ratio.
You brought it up just now, so you care a little
and
bit.
he smiled.
It's more that the ratio is extremely funny, but I would have done it knowing I would get 0 likes. And that's just the truth. I believe that.
So it make you feel big.
It makes me feel no, it doesn't make me feel big.
Are you sure?
The ratio, I don't give a shit about the ratio. It's about responding to him and saying, this is stupid. What you do is still stupid. At least Yoxic is doing actual brain rot. Jake Lucky's trying to like pretend he's a fucking journalist. There's a sincerity.
Yoxic is a journalist who not disrespect his craft. The
Is
evidence,
Lacey gay or not?
the evidence was overwhelming. And Lacey is a proud bisexual, and finally I have someone else in media to fucking... And you shake your head because of your homophobia, and that disgusts me.
I'm
Pride
homophobic.
Month. On Pride Month too.
It's
That's
not Pride Month
disgusting.
today.
Which
his
makes it even
birthday.
more disgusting that you stole Gamer of the Year.
I didn't steal Gamer of the Year. I earned it from the gay people who you are saying I don't support.
You know why he got Gamer of the Year? It's because he's like this thing. I think they all think they can turn him. Oh. That's why, like, Austin Show could be Gamer of the Year. Like a handsome...
No, he couldn't.
No.
Why?
He's horrible at games.
Bad at
That's
gaming.
half
Bad
of
at
Gamer of the
gaming.
Year.
Who's the best gay gamer?
Me.
The best gay gamer.
Who could it be?
Sonic Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
for
probably
sure.
Sonic Fox.
It's not
It's
close.
gotta be Sonic Fox by a fucking mile.
By a lot.
It's not
Let's
close.
go. Case closed.
that was really easy. Wow.
Maybe if our tour came out as gay.
Sonic Fox is better.
Sonic
than
Fox
Yeah,
is
way
better.
better.
Yeah.
Sonic was better than Arteezy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arteezy plays one game
Yeah,
really good.
yeah. Okay.
You know what I was surprised by in the last episode? You said like, hey, if you're from Malaysia, you know, let us know if you're listening and if you've seen any proboscis monkeys. And then there were a lot of people.
A lot.
And it was without fail, 100% of the people who said they were Malaysian said they had seen one. And I was like,
Maybe it's
shit's-
like an In-N-Out over there.
yeah. They're just everywhere.
They're just dude. Somebody posted, even one person posted a photo like hanging out with 2 of them. Like,
Just
there's 2
chilling.
right here.
That's
with a proboscis
cute,
monkey.
Man, I want to go on like a monkey world tour.
Dude, you should get like one of those books like for quarters from every state, but with every monkey.
Yes.
And you get like a paw print of every monkey or something. like a
Oh
little-
my God, what a good
and
idea.
Go around the world collecting your monkey book.
Go to Thailand, go to Malaysia.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
You know,
Where are
Just-
gorillas?
The episode we never did.
They're in
that
Africa.
Go to Africa, find some gorillas.
I wanted to do the episode at the monkey sanctuary. If we could have the monkeys around us.
I think most cool animals are in Africa.
They are so motherfucking ugly. I
Damn.
can't lie.
There's cool ones.
Zip, can you bring my clip
Yeah.
up?
No,
I think most cool animals are in Africa. Yeah.
I feel like South
the
America,
bush.
because they have the rainforest.
I don't think there's the cool. I don't.
That's
You know
like
what?
the
The
most
rainforest when I was a kid
biodiversity.
disappointed me.
You went to the
You
rainforest?
went there.
disappointed you?
You went there.
I never went there. When I just looked into what they had to offer, I was like,
It disappointed you before you
The
went?
Amazon rainforest let
I
you down as
thought
a
it was
child.
a bland selection. Yes, I thought the selection was bland.
The center, the greatest amount of biodiversity.
They talk about how the biodiversity is so huge because they have no big names there. It's like they have 1,000 fights, but
What
no
a fucking
headliners.
YouTuber you are.
They have no
You're a
headliners.
disgusting
You
little
just
man.
play for the
I'm
headline.
unimpressed with what they have to
No
offer.
headlines.
I just wanted to play this. I think you guys may have watched this. I put it in
This
the group
is so
chat.
insane.
this is
Volume-
a-
we need volume up immediately.
I'm not kidding.
I don't know what
This
this
is
is.
a crime.
Okay, so I put this in the group chat. I was at a wedding, and the DJ was not the best DJ.
Oh, I watched this video on mute, and so I didn't understand it because you just zoom in on the window.
Well, at the very bottom, you'll see the DJ's head, and he's nodding his head like he's cooking.
Right.
This is potentially the worst mashup I have ever heard at any party. including Driz.
Okay, give it a rock.
Dancing Queen and Usher.
Dude, it's like
And that it wasn't a temporary transition.
Yeah.
This was like he played the whole thing.
And they're singing like in a weird devil demonic tone.
yeah, it's like an augmented
Digging
chord.
the dancing queen.
I almost rushed the guy.
Yeah, that would be fair. I wouldn't blame you.
That's kind of a study in like how music can sound bad to our ears. Like there's a concoction that guy made. It's like, oh yeah, we aren't wired for that.
I don't call him in
I think
if I'm there for that.
what it immediately made me realize is that Driz could do a wedding now.
Yes.
He's ready to do a wedding.
Yeah.
Because he would be cheap. That's why.
Yeah.
He'd be cheap and he'd play a song.
And more qualified than that guy.
Driz demands a
premium.
Driz is not to man. He doesn't have a place to demand a premium.
That's what you know. What we're
does
paying
free
him?
gigs.
You know what Mogul pays him for PSL?
Wait, what do we pay him?
Well, I guess we'll go to the primo because we don't want to avoid that situation.
Yeah.
No, my new Nick Alley.
Wait, so we're doing a 10?
He said it.
We're doing a 10K money match in COD?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It just came together.
And then we're going to flip it on the Pacers.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
We was in
That's
the
a
club.
grub. Bottles up when I first met you.
We're gonna strategize in the Patreon, and we're also gonna bring up Aiden's folly.
We don't need to.
We're going to talk about it, Aiden. I don't want to hear another word.
Bring this up.
His nasty ass little tongue.
Goodbye.
Ludwig, the streamer, walks up to the counter. What does he say?
Can I give me a 10-piece chicken nuggets and maybe a Diet Coke. Give me a Diet Coke.
She turns around at the register. It's Margot Robbie. And she says, would you like to hear our specials? Ludwig says, you're Ludwig. No.
And he goes, and then it just looks at it. It zooms in on Ludwig, and instead it just starts
Zolly.
playing. The Zolly, and then it starts playing.